nearly 700 barangays. In Cagayan, the local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office called on residents to temporarily move to evacuation centers. This as some parts of the province endured heavy rains throughout the day. Authorities also warned residents living near the ocean of the possible effects of the typhoon. 4 houses in one barangay in Baler, Aurora have been destroyed following a storm surge brought about by the typhoon. The PDRRMO in the province says the structures were easily destroyed as they were made of light materials. Although no casualties were reported, the local government is now examining the extent of the damage to find out how much assistance the families need. Typhoon Betty further weakens as it continues to cross the sea east of Batanes. The center of the eye of Typhoon Betty was estimated at 350 kilometers east of Basco, Batanes. It has a strength of up to 150 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 185 kph. Due to inclement weather, classes in several areas have been suspended. With this, Typhoon Betty is currently moving north-northwestward at 10 kilometers per hour. The typhoon is forecast to generally move slowly. However, a slight acceleration remains a possibility in the next 12 hours. As of 5 a.m. today, Pag-asa has raised Tropical Cyclone Warning Signal number 2 over the province of Batanes as well as the northeastern portion of Cagayan. This includes Babuyan Islands. Meanwhile, signal number 1 has been raised over the rest of mainland Cagayan and the province of Apayao. Under the same warning signal are portions of Isabela, Ilocos Norte, Kalinga, and Abra. Some provinces are also forecasted to experience rains brought about by the southwest monsoon or habagat tomorrow. These include Batangas, Occidental Mindoro, and Antique. Habagat-induced rains are also expected to fall over provinces like Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Batangas, and Antique starting Wednesday night. Typhoon Betty is expected to be downgraded to a severe tropical storm before the week ends.
Nakikita po natin sa ating latest analysis na maaari itong lumabas or lalabas ito ng ating area of responsibility by Friday. And also, nakikita din po natin na mataas yung tsansa na patuloy ngang hihina itong si Bagyong Betty. And by late Thursday or early Friday ay posible na lamang po itong maging severe tropical storm. And throughout ng forecast period natin, hindi rin natin inaalis yung possibility na mas magiging mabilis pa yung paghina nito due to unfavorable environment.
The effects of Typhoon Betty has prompted Cebu Pacific to cancel some flights today, May 30th. These include flights from Manila to Kawayan in Isabela and Coron in Palawan, as well as flights from Cebu to Coron. Also canceled are flights from Manila to Lawag, Masbate, Naga, San Jose, and Tuguegarao. 2 flights from Manila to Taipei and back to Manila were also canceled. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Senator Robin Padilla has resigned as Executive Vice President of PDP Laban. Padilla said he wants to concentrate on fulfilling his duties as senator. With that, he explained that the party needs an EVP who can devote more time to its affairs. The senator noted, though, that he intends to remain a member of PDP Laban. Padilla, who ran under the party, topped the Senate race last May 2022 elections. The Philippine Coast Guard and its counterparts in the United States and Japan is set to conduct their first ever trilateral maritime exercise from June 1 to 7. The exercise will be held in the waters of Mariveles, Bataan, and would involve 3 PCG vessels, as well as the USCG Sea Stratton of the U.S. Coast Guard and the Akitsushima of the Japan Coast Guard. The PCG said the training will focus on law enforcement and on search and rescue operations. The exercise will also simulate an incident of piracy involving crew members of a ship, to which training participants will respond. An interception exercise involving a vessel carrying weapons of mass destruction may also be included. The Philippines was approached by Japan and the United States about holding joint maritime exercises in February. The same month, Manila accused China of aggressive activities in the South China Sea. Still on Oriental Mindoro, the Philippine Coast Guard expressed confidence that it could siphon the remaining oil from the sunken empty Princess Empress in a month. On Monday, the PCG has begun siphoning the remaining oil from the sunken empty vessel in the waters of Nawan. This comes as a dynamic support vessel or DSV Fire Opal, which will siphon the oil, arrives from Singapore. Princess Empress was carrying 800,000 liters of industrial fuel when it sank on February 28. The PCG estimates that around 100,000 to 120,000 liters may still be left in 1 or 2 containers of the tanker. The Office of Civil Defense, meanwhile, clarified that DSV Fire Opal is not tasked to lift the sunken tanker.
We have to understand yung practical side niya. This is 400 meters ang lalim kung saan nandun yung barko. Kung makakaigib ba talagang tanggalin o hayaan na lang. This is something to be discussed.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.